Hello everyone, this is Morrow, and this should be the second part of the fourth video tutorial to make your own comic website. While looking back at the previous video, I noticed that I did something wrong. I need you to, again, go to this page where you made your functions, header, index, search form, style, CSS. I believe you wrote, because I wrote, footer.css. Delete it, so just go like that, delete, and then again go to file and create footer.php. Alright, that should be it. And where should we go now? Okay, so we're just gonna set up a couple of files. So go to index, go to edit, and right now I just need you to copy everything you see. And I'm going to zoom in. Alright, just copy that. Copy this. Copy that. Make sure you get everything correctly. Just pause it, copy it. Alright, and then save changes. And if you want, you can just do this now. So I guess this video will be just, just copying what I wrote. And if you're wondering why I'm not explaining, this is how I learned how to do all this, and I'm pretty sure it's beneficial regardless. So again, just copy all of this. I know this looks like a lot. Well, you notice this, alright? This is just to hide the code. So you see this and you see that hides it. So this won't display when it pulls up your search form. But again, yeah, just pause it, copy it, save changes. And now this one, it's a lot. If you decide just to, again, do the affiliate program or pay me, just set all this up. Again, it's just $50, so you don't have to do all this. But I will explain a couple of things. Alright, so again, open up your PHP bracket thing, tag. And I labeled each part so you know what exactly each thing does, or at least what it's for. So this is for your CSS. And you're going to want to copy this over and over, but change what file it is. So on this one it says header, footer, home. This is the generic style CSS. So right now you probably don't have a header, footer, home CSS file, but again, remember how we created a CSS folder where all the additional CSS files or style sheets will go into that folder. And the reason I do that is because I don't like going to one style, the one style CSS file and just scrolling, finding what I need to alter. So what I do is just create a header CSS, footer CSS, home CSS, so I know what each file has. And since it's, relatively small compared to one large style sheet, it's easier to manage. Alright, so just copy this. Right now I'll scroll down, so just copy everything you see. And again, just pause where you need to. And again, make sure you copy everything correctly. And you see this just links whatever images you have on your image folder, where you can just, link them to your website. This will be important for your logo and that search icon. Okay, so these are just register your menus. Create a primary menu, footer menu. This is just a search filter. You'll see why later on. And widgets. You'll have more. Since this is again the beginning stages, I just need you to create one, and we'll play with it later on. And you don't have to, well, I put the end tag for a PHP right at the bottom, which you need to. If you have a space, like if you do that, you'll see like an error message. So make sure it's always the last line. But some people just don't add it, so they don't have to worry about that problem. But I include it. Okay, I know that's going to take you a while. So go to your CSS folder and create your footer CSS, header CSS, home CSS. And then on styles, just click styles. Let me zoom in. Alright, so just copy this, theme name, comic example, author, your name. Type in your own website right here, HTTPS version. Again, this is mostly if you want to like sell your theme. Since this is just for personal use, I doubt you need anything from here. But I'm giving this out for free, and you can do whatever you want with it. So again, body, just copy this, colon, semicolons, container. Alright, so that looks like everything from that. And what else do I need you to copy? Footer. Again, I don't want to make these videos too long. And just so we get everything started, let me just delete all this. This is for the header. Well, let's keep that just for a second. You don't need this. Okay, so open up, again, you should have opened up your header PHP. Copy this information. Dog type HTML. Make sure you don't misspell anything. That's viewport width equals device minus width. Notice the difference. This is what links to your CSS files. Okay, so just copy this. Don't copy what I'm about to show you. This is for later on, so don't worry about that. So, shouldn't be any changes. Now open up your footer PHP. and you'll see this. Let's zoom in a little bit more so you can see better. So footer ID, site footer, and the div, because you have, if you paid attention on the header one, you have an open div. This closes it. It closes the body and it closes the HTML. Again, since this is just for personal use and you're probably just a hobbyist, and this is just to get your your beak wet, you probably don't care what this does. So, all right, and again on the index PHP, you should have had PHP get header, home container, that. All right, that reminds me. So now go to your CSS, go to home, and this is just so you have a type of effect going on when you click on your website URL. So on home container, just copy this. And just, if you want to see something crazy, instead of seeing that whole # FFF, just type in blue, pink, whatever, and you'll see something. Yes, you can type PINK. All right, save changes. And okay, so if you did everything correctly, and you open up your in case you're not seeing your website, it might say to make your somewhere here you'll probably get a message that says click here to make your website available, or open up your website, or I forgot what words they use, but it's just like activate your account, or you activate your website where people that are not on your WordPress can access it. So if you're on your phone and you type in your domain, the URL, and they'll find your website, right? And you would have seen the HostGator landing page. Well, now you'll see the actual website. And to make sure that's happening, I believe 2017 might be active. So just do activate, click, comic example, and you'll see like an activate button, right? So click activate, and then you should see something. Well, you should see something like this, but nothing on the footer. So this will be left blank because we haven't styled the footer yet. And the header will look nothing like this because, again, there's no information for the header, so it'll be left blank. But let's say if you colored this pink or blue, this will probably be the only thing that pops up, and the minimum height we set it to was 500 pixels. And again, just in case things aren't showing up immediately, that's probably because the settings might be too high. So just click this. All right, right here. I believe you might be on normal level 2. Just go to off level 0. Okay, you will change it back once the website's ready. And just save changes. And yeah, I think that's all we need to do right now. Hopefully I'm clear. If I'm not clear, leave a comment, and I'll again, I will answer all comments. So don't be scared to leave a comment. It's okay to be one of those people that leave YouTube comments. Okay, I think that's it for this part. All right, bye-bye.